Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. Today I have filmed this super colourful, out of my comfort zone Eid makeup look for you. I don't normally do my hijab like this ever because I've got a very round face, so this kind of, I feel like, accentuates the roundness. But if you want to be showing off some earrings, then this is kind of one of the only styles you can go for if you want a really full coverage look. But this is not about the hijab, this is about the makeup. I went for something very glowy, quite full coverage, and very bright. Yeah, I'm really enjoying these tones. I think that they're very flattering for if you've got an olive skin tone like I have, and I feel like these colours have actually brought out the brownness in my eyes, which I love. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching, and don't worry, the rest of this video is going to be a voiceover, so it's not going to be super long and rambly like this intro was. Alright guys, let's start with the skin. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. Beautiful when you're not wearing foundation, and it makes a pretty beautiful base for when you are wearing foundation. And then I'm going to go in with my colour corrector. This is my Makeup Revolution Heat Corrector. Not anything new on my channel. Absolutely amazing for correcting darkness and discoloration. And I like to use a warmth of my finger to really blend that in. For my base, I'm using the NARS Sheer Glow in Stromboli, and because I want to look a little bit more bronzy, I have put a drop of the Body Shop Drops of Sun in. They're such a great product, guys. Honestly, if you are somebody who goes up and down in foundation shades, definitely pick it up, because it's better to pick that up than pick up a whole different foundation. And this tip I wanted to show you guys, but I did it wrong. So basically, I should have made sure that my beauty blender was super damp, and then I like to use a setting spray on the sponge before I start to blend my foundation in, and that way the setting spray is kind of getting merged into your skin with the foundation and making your foundation last longer. But unfortunately my sponge wasn't damp enough, so it kind of made the texture of my foundation look a bit weird, which is why I went in with another layer. But yeah, that's a little tip if you want your makeup to last extra long. And then I'm going to be concealing and highlighting with my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in 07. The detailed review and demo of the 3 shades that I have is coming up really soon in the next 2 videos on my channel, so definitely stick around for that. And I just love this. Look at the difference it makes. It makes the world of difference in my eyes, and it's such a beautiful creamy product, and a little bit goes a really long way. I'm going to set that in place with the Rhodial Banana Powder and my Real Technique setting brush. I'm just going to set the areas which I put the concealer in so the rest of my skin looks as glowy as possible. And then I'm going to lightly bake with my Hourglass Veil Loose Powder, which is some pretty good stuff. Moving on to the eyebrows, I'm using this Topshop brow pencil. To be honest with you guys, I prefer using pomades, but I've lost all of my brow tools. They have all gone somewhere since I've been on my honeymoon. I've just been using my pencils up because I can't find them. This pencil is okay, it's a little bit too creamy as you can see, so I am going to be cleaning up with my Colourpop concealer in the shade 20. And on a special occasion, I do like to clean up my brows because they do need that. When you don't shape your brows, as I don't, sometimes they can just look really messy, and a bit of concealer goes a very long way with cleaning it up. I'm just blending it out with a Morphe blending brush. Now this palette is a Morphe Dare to Create palette. I'm going to put the shade names on screen. This shade is Bare, and it's a perfect transition shade. And I'm also going to try and link the brushes I use as well, because if you've got slightly smaller eyes or slightly smaller lid space, these brushes are really brilliant. Now at this point I didn't know how bright I was going to go, so I went in with a darker brown shade, which is a little bit more tricky to blend than any of the other shades in this palette. But I'm just applying this all over the lid and trying to make sure I don't take it higher than where I put the transition. But yeah guys, honestly eyeshadow is all about practice. Some people are so intimidated to try and do eyeshadow, but you just have to start. You just have to start and then keep practicing. The more you do it, the better you get. I definitely have got a long way to go, but when I compare my eyeshadow looks to what they used to be like, I am very proud of how they look now. And this is just a clean, fluffy blending brush to make the brow bone shade and the edge of my crease shade look much more seamless. And then I'm using the beautiful colour called Create and a smaller brush. I'm literally just packing the shade on, as you can see, in small amounts, and then I'm going to take that same blending brush I was using before and just blend it out and repeat. So pack, blend, repeat. And that way you can get a really beautiful, intense colour without it looking messy or blotchy or patchy. I've now dragged the pink across the lid, but not all over the lid, as you can see, because I've left a little bit of space for my next shade, and this is the most beautiful vivid orange colour. I think it's called Passion. Look how beautiful it is. I'm literally just packing that onto the middle and the inner corner of my lid, and it just merges so beautifully with this pink shade. It's like they were meant to be together. And then again, taking that same smaller blending brush, I am just blending the edges out so that there's no harshness. And I'm basically going to repeat what I've done on the top lid to my bottom lid. So taking a pencil brush now, I'm taking the orange shade on my lower lash line, and then the pink shade on my lower outer lash line, and kind of joining that up to the top as well to make it look beautifully connected. For my inner corner, I wanted to use a sparkly pink shade that's kind of in the middle of the pink and the orange. I didn't want to use my typical champagne or gold because I wanted it to stay really bright and colourful. And then I went in with my Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last brown pencil. I lined my upper lash line and then my waterline as well. I wasn't sure how harsh I wanted my liners to be, but then I did go in with my my Renaissance liner from Makeup Revolution, because I feel like the black just ties the strong colours together. My mascara of choice at the moment is the Primark one in the pink tube. It is a really nice mascara. It adds a lot of volume and it's quite a wet formula as well, which I do actually not mind too much. These lashes, guys, are my absolute favourite. They are from AliExpress in the shade A02. I will have them linked down below. Make sure you go and grab yourself a pair or 5. They're amazing. And then this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I do go quite heavy with my bronzer here because I feel like with such a strong eyeshadow look, you do need quite bronzy skin to balance it out. That's why I feel like I feel comfortable anyway. Although watching me do my makeup in the last 2 videos, I've realised I need to get myself a smaller bronzer brush. And then I'll go in with a shade on the left hand side of the palette, and to be honest with you guys, this was too much. I overloaded the contour here. I just didn't need to go in again there at all, and in person it looked a bit too heavy. Oh my gosh, you guys, this blush, so Weaver Last Love. If you have got an olive skin tone, if you're Asian, you're brown, you need this in your life. Last Love, buy it now, thank me later. I recently rediscovered it. It is stunning, especially with bronze cheeks. It just looks so beautiful. It's got a very subtle amount of shimmer in it, and it's just the perfect shade. I am in love with this shade, absolutely in love, and it's so affordable as well. Now I'm going on to my highlight. This is the Huda Beauty Golden Sands palette. I have actually got a bit more of a detailed review in one of my upcoming videos, so look out for that. But it's a really beautiful shade, and I'm just going on my high points of my cheekbones. And you might have noticed that I had forgotten that I'd put the lash glue on my lashes, so now they're a bit too dried. You know, you have to wait for your lash glue to dry. This was a bit of a struggle, but I made it work, alhamdulillah. And then moving on to the lips, this is the Colourpop lip liner in Brink. I always do this, I forget to sharpen them, so let's give that a good sharpen, and that'll be way easier to slightly overline these lips of mine. And then the shade I went for is again by Colourpop. It's in the shade Screenshot, and it's a really beautiful orange shade. I typically go for like a deeper orange shade. This is quite bright for me, but it just looks so beautiful with the orange on the lids, and it kind of ties in with the brown that's coming out from my eyes. And that's my finished makeup look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up, and have a good Eid. Assalamu alaikum. Bye. Eid Mubarak.